Cowboys fans and NFL diehards, hold on to your hats because I've got a bombshell that's about to rock the league. The Dallas Cowboys just pulled off a move so shocking, so unexpected, that it's got the NFL front office in a full-blown panic. We're talking last-minute roster changes, secret weapons, and a strategy that could change the game as we know it. The Cowboys have done the unthinkable, and it's exactly what the NFL has been dreading. Want to know what's got everyone from Jerry Jones to Roger Goodell on the edge of their seats? Stay tuned, because I'm about to spill the beans on the biggest NFL shocker of the year. Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a die-hard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. Cowboys Nation and NFL fans, this is your host, bringing you the latest and hottest news from America's team. Today, we've got a bombshell story that's shaking up the league just before the season kicks off. The Dallas Cowboys have made a move that's sending shockwaves through the NFL, and it's exactly what the league office has been dreading. So, buckle up, because we're diving deep into this game-changing development. Let's set the scene here. It's just days before the Cowboys' first game of the season, and tension is already high. Fans are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see how America's team will perform this year. But behind the scenes, something big was brewing. The Cowboys' front office has been working overtime, and they just pulled off a move that's got everyone talking. Now, before we get into the details, let me remind you to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with all the latest NFL news, especially when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next. So, what exactly did the Cowboys do? Well, sources close to the team have revealed that they've made a last-minute roster change that's not just surprising, it's downright revolutionary. The Cowboys have decided to completely overhaul their offensive strategy, and they've brought in a secret weapon that nobody saw coming. Here's the scoop. The Cowboys have signed a player who's been flying under the radar. This isn't just any player we're talking about, someone who's been dominating in a different league, someone with a skill set that's never been seen before in the NFL. The league office has been trying to keep this kind of talent out of the NFL for years, fearing it would upset the balance of power. But Jerry Jones and the Cowboys management have found a loophole, and they're exploiting it to the fullest. Now I know what you're thinking. Who is this mystery player? Well, I can't reveal their name just yet due to ongoing negotiations, but let me tell you, this athlete has been breaking records left and right in their previous league. We're talking about someone who can run a 40-yard dash faster than anyone currently in the NFL, someone with a vertical leap that defies gravity, and hands so sure they could catch a greased pig in a thunderstorm. But it's not just about physical abilities. This player brings a whole new dimension to the game. They've been trained in a revolutionary system that combines elements of rugby, Australian rules, football, and even parkour. Yes, you heard that right, parkour. Imagine a running back who can literally run up walls to avoid tackles. It sounds crazy, but that's exactly what we might be seeing on the field this season. The NFL has always been wary of outside influences changing the game too drastically. They've got a good thing going, and they don't want to rock the boat. But the Cowboys have never been ones to play it safe. They've always been innovators, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in football. And with this move, they're taking that reputation to a whole new level. Now, let's talk about why this is such a big deal for the league. The NFL prides itself on parity, the idea that on any given Sunday, any team can win. It's what keeps fans engaged and prevents the sport from becoming predictable. But if the Cowboys have found a way to bring in talent that's leaps and bounds above the competition, it could throw that whole system out of whack. Think about it. If this mystery player is as good as the rumors suggest, we could be looking at a complete shift in how the game is played. Other teams will be scrambling to catch up, trying to find their own loophole players. It could lead to a talent arms race, the likes of which we've never seen before in professional sports. But it's not just about the on-field implications. This move could have massive repercussions for the business side of the NFL as well. TV ratings, merchandise sales, ticket prices, all of these could skyrocket if the Cowboys start dominating games in a way we've never seen before. And let's be real, love them or hate them, when the Cowboys are doing well, the NFL as a whole benefits. Of course, not everyone is happy about this development. Sources say that several team owners have already filed complaints with the league office, arguing that the Cowboys' move is unfair and goes against the spirit of the game. There are even whispers of an emergency meeting being called to discuss potential rule changes to prevent this kind of thing from happening in the future. But here's the thing, the Cowboys aren't breaking any rules. At least, not technically. They've found a gray area in the regulations, and they're exploiting it to the fullest. It's a move that's pure Jerry Jones bold, controversial, and potentially game-changing. Now, let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys' first game of the season. Their opponents, and I won't name names, but you know who they are reportedly in panic mode. They've been preparing all off-season for a certain type of game, and now, just days before kickoff, they're having to completely rethink their strategy. It's like studying all year for a math test and then walking into the exam room to find out it's actually a history quiz. The Cowboys' coaching staff is keeping their cards close to their chest. They're not revealing anything about how they plan to use their new secret weapon. But insiders say that the playbook has been completely rewritten. We might see formations and plays that have never been attempted in the NFL before. It's exciting, it's unpredictable, and it's exactly the kind of shakeup that makes sports so thrilling. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. As revolutionary as this move might be, it's still unproven. We've seen plenty of can't-miss prospects flame out in the NFL before. The question is, can this mystery player adapt to the speed and physicality of the pro game? Can they handle the pressure of playing for one of the most scrutinized teams in sports? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, though, all eyes will be on the Cowboys when they take the field for their first game. Fans, analysts, and even players from other teams will be watching closely to see if this big change lives up to the hype. It's the kind of moment that could go down in NFL history, either as a stroke of genius or a cautionary tale. So, what does this mean for you, the fans? Well, buckle up, because this season is about to get wild. If you thought you knew what to expect from Cowboys football, think again. We might be on the verge of seeing a completely new style of play, something that could revolutionize the sport we all love. And here's a thought to leave you with. If this move pays off for the Cowboys, how long before other teams try to follow suit? Could we be looking at the start of a new era in the NFL where the boundaries between different sports start to blur? It's an exciting prospect, and it all starts with this bold move by the Dallas Cowboys. This is your host, signing off. Remember, in the NFL, anything can happen, and with the Cowboys' latest move, we might be about to see things we never thought possible. Until next time, keep your eyes on the field and your ears to the ground. The game is about to change, and you won't want to miss a second of it.